So guys, it's February in Chicago and I can't believe that it's 50 degrees and I'm riding a scooter. Yeah, I am riding a scooter. And this is the T88, super powerful scooter. And we're talking 1,000-watt rear powertrain with 10-inch off-road tires. Fantastic suspension, guys. I am jumping up and down on this guy and I don't feel a thing. It is super smooth. Now, we're going to check out how fast this scooter gets, but right now I want to tell you, this scooter has great pickup, has great also suspension, has an NFC unlock, and I am just so thrilled to be out on a scooter in February in Chicago. You can see a lot of our snow is gone, and it's going to be a great week, so I hope that this is signs of a great spring to come. So let's talk about the capabilities of the scooter. We already talked about the tires. We talked 1,000-watt powertrain rear. It does have double suspension front and back, which makes it really yummy when it comes to riding. It also then has a 50-mile range. It can go up to 31 miles an hour, all based on weight. I weigh 183 pounds, and we are doing, I don't know what it says here. It says 44, but I don't know if this is 44 kilometers per hour or if this is actually miles. Got to check. Yeah, so the 44 that I just saw are kilometers per hour, not miles per hour. I'll need to change that a little bit later in the app. But a couple things I can tell you. Great pickup. It's a foldable scooter. Has a skateboard-like bed, which means that it pretty much has that kind of gritty sandpaper feel that's going to give you a real secure fit. You know, you don't have to worry about water. It has an IPX rating on this as well. The display is a great display. It's colorful, it's large. The charging process, I let it charge overnight because, you know, since it just came in, I wanted to make sure that it was fully charged. It does have a great lighting system, which I'll turn on. It's not going to be something that you're going to see now during the day, but it's on. You also then have horn, which I'll hit. So it does have a nice horn. We'll stop here for a second. The scooter has a adjustable handle, so I can raise this handle up simply by pushing this open right here, as you can see, and then I can just move this up. Let's see if I can get this a little bit higher. Probably a little bit stiff because it's so new, but you can make an adjustment there. Want to make sure that everything's still straight. Yeah, so you can adjust that. It does have a locking mechanism that you can use there on the side, that you can just press this locking mechanism for folding, which is really nice. And I'm going to go ahead and press this button here. See, you also have multiple modes. You have D mode and an S mode right here. So we're going to go ahead, and I'm assuming that one is drive and one is speed. So we'll see what the difference is in both of them. You do have turning lanes. So here you have a left and a right turning signal. And the cool thing about it is that when you're hitting these turning signals, there's an actual audible beep. So I'm going to press this, right? So, and you can see the markers are right here in the back. So the markers are right there, and it tells you that really nicely. This is not a kick to start scooter. So you want to make sure that you are, you know, when you want to go, you want to make sure you go here, because as soon as you hit this throttle, it's going to go. So watch, as soon as I get on it, it moves. So it's not a kick to start, right? So we'll go ahead and switch this. Let me switch this to this other mode. All right, and see what the difference is. Yeah, so this is kind of like a nothing mode, so that D mode. So we're going to go ahead and switch it back to S, which gives you the pickup, and you can see how nicely this is picking up right here. So we're moving really, really fast. 38, 39, up to over 40 kilometers. This is really, really picking up really nicely. So it has great acceleration. You do have front and rear brakes, so you can press the side right here. And what I like again is having that NFC lock and unlock. So it has those little chips that you can use to turn on and off the scooter. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into what I call pole position and see how fast this guy goes. So right now we're hitting 35, 37, 39, 40, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49 kilometers, 50 kilometers per hour, 50, 50, 50, and the ride is smooth, guys. The ride is super duper smooth. I always wear a helmet, but it is super smooth. And it is silent. You hear nothing in this scooter. The only thing I hear is the actual NFC keys that I have tied to them, because I am notorious for losing things. So the worst thing that could happen to me is to lose the lock-unlock method on this scooter. And I'm telling you right now, I'm getting the looks. People are saying, you're out already? It's still winter in Chicago. But no, it's not. Hey, anything that hits 50 in Chicago, anything that hits 50 is like short weather for me. All right, we're gonna see what acceleration is like. Great braking system too, by the way. We're gonna go ahead and hit it. Full throttle. See how quickly it's already at 27, 29, 30 kilometers per hour. We're gonna see how quickly we can get to top speed. I'm gonna go ahead and put one foot in front of the other so that we can get a better position here. And we're already hitting 50 kilometers per hour on this, which is pretty good. And it is, again, silent and smooth, which is what I like. Silent and smooth. All right, so giving you another view of the scooter, just aerial view, and how well this guy moved. All right, we're gonna try another acceleration here, other acceleration test. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, somebody is getting rid of some furniture there. Free. All right, we're already at 40 kilometers per hour, going from 40, 50. We're at 46, gonna hit 50. We are at 48. All right, so overall, what are my thoughts on the scooter? There are a couple things I look at scooters when I'm evaluating them. One of them is performance when it comes to speed and pickup, and this definitely has it at 1,000 watts rear. Second is overall handling, great handling, even though it has those 10-inch wide all-terrain tires. Other thing is that this is gonna support grades of like 38, 48 degrees without a problem. Really like the braking system on this, like the lighting system as well. The actual base, I would say, platform is nice as well. Has a really grippy texture, very colorful as well. I'm just worried that I like things that look nice, and I think I'm gonna mess it up really quickly, because as it gets dirty, I don't know how well that white logo is going to deal with that. Overall, there's no shake and wobble at top speeds. And again, I'm hitting top speeds pretty effortlessly, but I'm not a big guy either. So at 183 pounds, I'm not putting a lot of weight on this to challenge it. Now we're gonna be doing a speed test with a camera to see how fast the camera picks this up. I wanted to also give you another tidbit about the actual specs. Weight capacity. I've been highlighting that, yeah, I'm at 183 pounds. I've been working on my weight this winter. I didn't want to wait till summer. And the one thing I'll say is that this scooter can support weights up to, it can support weights up to 330 pounds. So this is a no-joke scooter when it comes to overall weight. One of the things I would do probably is raise the steering column a little bit more. You can with that telescopic steering column adjustment that you have there. We're right now hitting 46, 47 kilometers per hour. I'm gonna see what the speed cam says right here. Speed cam is clocking me at 25 miles an hour, and it's telling me slow down because I'm going fast. 25 miles an hour. Yeah, so it's doing what it said it did, and really like that speed. Now, the LEOUT T88 has several aspects of it that have been upgraded. First thing is the tires, 10-inch upgraded off-road tires, and you can see how grippy those tires are. You have high speed. We're talking about 28 to 31 miles per hour, which is pretty impressive. And that, you know, even with that speed, you have a 40 to 50 mile range. Now, this does have a 1,000 watt rear powertrain. So the back right there, you basically have 1,000 watts. It's not a dual front and back, only the back itself. Now it does have double suspension, so you can see it has wishbone suspension in the back, and then it has the shock absorbers all the way in the front. And it does have a mechanical brake system, so you do have a front and rear disc brakes. You don't have those internal type brakes, which is going to give you more robust stopping power. And this scooter is going to support up to 330 pounds as we described. Let's take a closer look so you can see just some of the other features. Now, starting with the back of the scooter, you see right here that you have this worry-free fender. It is made out of a polycarbonate material, so you don't have to worry about any rust. One of the things that I was really concerned about was these the turning signals, because I kept on hitting them, but they are flexible. They're designed to be hit by your leg. So I'm constantly whacking them with my foot. And the fact that you have these rubberized like this makes it really easy to know that nothing's going to happen to them. Now, it does have grip tape, so very similar to what you would have on a skateboard. You have that grip tape right there that's going to, again, give you secure footing. It does have a light here and in the front that light things up really nicely, as well as the front marker that you'll see in a couple seconds. We talked about the suspension, wishbone in the back with the shock, so this is going to be a soft tail, and then you have the front also that's giving you that nice suspension. Now, on the front here, you have a couple options. You do have the ability to collapse the actual front. So you have this lever here that you pull back. Once you release it, there's a secure mechanism on this side that you use to release it. This folds back, and then the actual column will come down so that you can stow it. The actual bed itself is super thick, and it's also, you're not going to have problems getting caught in the rain with this scooter. The only thing is that it's not to be submerged. So you have a great IP rating where you're not going to worry about being caught in the rain or even going through mud. However, I will warn you, mud is a slippery thing. And even though this is an off-road scooter, scooters just don't do well when you're dealing with wet grass or wet mud. Now you can see in the front, this is a really powerful light. Even during daylight, you can see how much that's lighting up. We'll go ahead and take a look at the front, and what you'll find, or actually the back here, you'll find that you can see the rear marker lights as well. Now, if we turn on the signals, like if we're gonna move left or right, turning signals, you can see how bright they are, and they do make a loud beep. So you can see that there, and you can see that right there. And people are gonna know that you are turning left or right. Now the display is very colorful. You can see all the detail here. You do have the ability to go through, there's a trip meter, and then there's also how much distance you've actually covered on the scooter. Easy to see during the day. You can see we're outside during the day, and you can easily switch from gear to gear. So you can see as I press the down button, I can go up to 2, 3, 4, 5, all the different gears, turn on and off the light. And you can see how that lights up real nicely there. You do have a horn. Hopefully the dogs don't start barking, because there's dogs definitely in the neighborhood. And then you could, again, just deal with different speed settings. So I had it on speed, and then you have it on a standard drive. So depending on how fast you want to go, you just choose the appropriate speed for you. But really, really nice experience. Now you do have your braking system. You can see it right here. This is a thumb throttle. So you use this to move forward. This is not a kick to start scooter, right guys? So be really careful. As soon as you hit that button, it's gonna go. But it does have NFC on and off. So here you have 2 NFC cards that if you want to be able to turn on the scooter, you need this. Just make sure you don't lose them because you need them definitely in order to make them go. Now the column itself is adjustable, and you can see the column right here has this locking mechanism. As soon as you open it up, you can raise or lower it to get the right height. Now folding the scooter is really simple. Once you release this mechanism here, you can actually move this like this, and it folds really, really fast, really quickly into place. And the other thing about this is that it does lock. So it has a locking mechanism, not one that you have to lock in the back, but it actually locks into place really nicely.
So that wraps up our review. See you in the next video.